Yes, people, this is your boy Big Ben. I'm on with my first book, Complete Project. Again, we're looking at chapter 16 that I titled Dealing with the Forces of Darkness. And this is what my book looks like, yet again, just in case you've never seen it before and you want to get your own copy. So, in this chapter, this is a very powerful chapter because I discussed about Elijah again and Daniel as an example to illustrate what I was trying to talk about. Just like I wrapped up. If you listen to the last video that I did before this one, I wrapped up the video with an example using Elijah and the prophets of Baal. So here I opened up this chapter with looking at an example of Elijah and Daniel as well, as to how they did what they did, how they controlled the kingdom of darkness, how they were able to shut down the heavens and to unlock it again. These guys were so blessed and dangerous that these occultic guys, anytime they encountered them or they were in their presence, they could not operate. For Elijah, they were people like the prophets of Baal and the other guys could not operate where Elijah was operating. And for Daniel, it was people like the stargazers, the magicians, soothsayers, and so on and so forth. These guys, there were certain things that they were able to do to be able to seize the heavens because heaven belongs to the highest bidder. And certain things that they were able to do to be able to control the heaven because anybody that controls the heaven controls the earth. Why? Because life is more real in the spiritual than in the physical itself. And these are the things that the occultic groups understand. But people like Daniel and Elijah, they because they knew their God, they were able to they were strong and able to carry out great exploits. So that what they did was one of the things I looked at in this chapter was how they were able to live a holy lifestyle regularly. They read their Bible, they read the Word of God and believed the Word of God. They were men of prayer. Daniel prayed, Elijah prayed. These guys were guys of prayer. They didn't just pray, but they fasted. They were given to prayer and fasting all the time. In fact, Daniel actually lived a fasted lifestyle up to King Cyrus. He continued living a life of fasting and prayer up to King Cyrus. Little wonder why he was able to do what he did. Little wonder why somebody like Daniel was able to see into the future that some of the things that Daniel said in the book of Daniel had some of them are still pending, they've not even happened. Some of them we are yet to realize this reality. And I also discussed, I'm really getting passionate about this because it is really heavy if you read this book. I also talked about how Jesus himself drove away this occultic group in his own time by making horsewhip. He said to them that my house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. And he overturned the table. These guys were willing to substitute prayer with market system in the house of God. What these guys were getting ready to do in days of Jesus Christ was to submit the house of God to Queen of Heaven. And Jesus Christ came and tackled that issue and dealt with the matter and then corrected it. No wonder he began to talk about things to do with the day you see the abomination in the holy place, according to how Daniel said it. This was Jesus Christ quoting Daniel now. I mean, if you read this, you would understand better what to do to be able to take control of the heavens, God's way, not the devil's way, not the occultic way. Thank you and God bless you. Let's step to chapter 17. This is good.